welcome back to BBST. This episode I'm going to show you a really basic way to tune your edges without having to be a mathematician. So, starting off with, for the recreational type skier, I just want you to check your ski edges or your snowboard edges are actually blunt before you start tuning them. So to do that, what you do is you get your tongue and you just I'm joking. Get your fingernail and just run it down the edge. Okay, if you're seeing nail come off, that's sharp enough. That'll last you a week in decent conditions. If it's super icy, then I guess you should tune it. But I mean, it won't be that bad. You'll enjoy it still. Don't worry. If you're catching an edge, that's not because the edges are too blunt or too sharp. That's because you suck. So get another lesson. If they are really blunt, or you just want a more aggressive edge, you can get yourself a really simple tuner. Now this has got two options. It's either 88 degrees or 90. Now most skis and boards come with a 90-degree edge when they start off with. Diverting from that changes if you want to go racing or something else, if you had that in mind. But I stick to 90. I do freestyle, and I pretty much don't care for my edges at all when I'm hitting rails and stuff like that. But if you do want to divert, you can grab a real simple one like this. What else you're going to need is a gummy stone and a file. I've lost that. So yeah, I'll just show you how to do that now. So as you're riding, you might pick up some damage to the edge. With the file that I've found, what you'd do to that is you'd find where the damage is. I'd use your nail and just run it along. That's going to snag. You don't need to use your fingertip catch and cut you. So just use your nail, wait until it snags. If it does snag, get the file, just rub it down. Okay, and then that should get rid of that. Once you've been around the whole deck or skis and checked out all the snags and stuff like that you got in the board, got rid of them as best you can, grab your tuner. I'm going to set this to 90 as it came standard, and all you do is make sure the file's going the right way, get it on the number 90, put the file against the edge that you want to tune, and just in one movement do the whole side of the board. Once or twice, and that should be fine. Once you've been around the whole board and tuned it, so you're at your perfect angle, get yourself a cloth or a rag and just wipe down that edge, because then metal shavings are not the greatest feeling in your fingers or feet. After that, you're going to detune. So you detune this part of the board or skis to give you more progressive turning instead of cutting in and going too fast. So when you're doing that, what you do is you get your file and you simply blunt off the edge. Okay? Real simple. Wicked. As you set up for a week's riding at least with your new angled edges. Be careful, they are sharp. I found out today, if you look on Instagram, there's a big hole taken out of my nice tattoo. Two quick tips though. If your edges are super rusty, they've been left in a bag for the whole of summer, and you left them wet, there's going to be a lot of rust on your edges. All you need to do is grab yourself a gummy stone and just run that along the edge, and that'll clear up the worst of that rust. It'll also be another way for you to find snags in your rail as well. So yeah, use that to find that out and clean your rail edges. Tip number 2 is Vaseline. I've only ever really known one good reason for Vaseline, and that's to lube up your crusty lips. So the other good reason to have Vaseline on you when you're on a ski trip is to put on your edges on the way home. What that does is basically protects it from water, so you won't get as much rust on them, and it'll protect it a bit better. Okay, so before you put it in a bag, rub some Vaseline onto the edge and then stick it in there, and when you get home, put your skis or board in your bedroom for at least 2 weeks. It takes about that long for a base to dry out properly. Alright, so I hope that's helped you and it hasn't blown your head like some videos I've seen do to me. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned, catch you next time.